Hi folks, welcome to the TSC Security Week in Review. This week we're going to talk about a hot topic, cloud computing. The ISSA Journal for February had an article published by yours truly discussing some of the security issues of cloud computing. There have been a number of articles discussing the subject. I think the most outstanding comment that I've heard so far was somebody who said that applying stricter security requirements to cloud computing vendors didn't make sense, and that securing the enterprise was virtually impossible. I kind of have to think that a good testing program that validates the security claims of the vendors would go a long way toward helping us ensure that our cloud services are secure as well as our enterprises. We did an interesting exercise this week. TSC has an incident response class, and we boiled it down to from a 3-day class to a 1-day class, and taught it at the local ISACA conference here in Silicon Valley. That was Wednesday. ISACA had their 3-day event Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at Google at the town hall. That was very interesting. Close to 200 people showed up. But during the class, I think the most astounding comment that I heard was from folks who had never gone through an incident response exercise at all. Essentially, we gave them the tools. We talked about all the bits that had to be in place for a good incident response plan, and then we broke them out into workshops and had people go through an incident exercise where they had to assign team leaders, they had to deal with public relations, they had to deal with identifying where the incident was and what was actually happening. They were pretty surprised at just how difficult that process can be if you're not prepared for it. Well, if you're an Adobe Reader user, you should be concerned. It seems that attacks are exploiting an unpatched critical vulnerability in the Adobe versions 8.1.3 and 9.0 running on Windows XP SP3. The good news about that, though, is that there's a patch, and this patch from a researcher has been posted. It only addresses the Windows issues associated with it, but the interesting thing about that is it's untested and unguaranteed. So, let me see. I've got a problem with an application. I'm going to go to some place on the web and I'm going to download a fix for it that I know nothing about. I wonder how many people are doing that. I suppose we'll find out by this time next week. And it turns out that folks are fighting back as well this week. Somebody at Starbucks, a Starbucks employee, has filed a class action lawsuit because a laptop containing personal information and credit card numbers was stolen from Starbucks, and they're demanding a year of monitoring and other compensation. So that's the week. Hope you're having a great weekend, and we'll see you this time next week.